So now let's talk more about Korea's free trade agreement initiatives as well as some other economic issues that top headlines in 2014. Professor Shin Sang-Hyup is joining us tonight. Thanks so much for joining us on New Year's.
Well, thank you.
Happy New Year. So what kind of meaning or how much weight do you give to this free trade agreement deal with China?
Well, it's very, very important. Actually, I think we have to think about the current economic relationship between two countries. The current trade volume between two countries is about $200 billion, and the Korea's accumulated investment volume into China is about $60 billion. And about the 20,000 Korean companies are operating in China, and then about half Koreans are working or living in China. So the current economic ties between two countries are very, very strong. And then owing to the Korea-China FTA, well, it is in a world that the current economic relations between two countries can be strengthened further in the future. So we can say that the Korea got some stepping stone in the Chinese market, which is really, really huge one. So we can get some momentum for the future economic development. So it's very, very important.
So it certainly seems like it's a huge boon for exports and the future of the Korean economy. But despite some of these advances in trade deals and growth rates that other countries still envy, Korea's economy sure doesn't feel too hot for the average real person.
Exactly. In fact, the figures point to lower consumer and business sentiment, and government measures to counter the slump have yet to gain traction. Take a look at this next report.
Life is hard. Something must be done about the economy.
There's a limit to the money ordinary people can really use.
I've been working at the market for around 14 years. This year felt like the most difficult year. There were expectations of an economic recovery at the beginning of the year. But now, the country is grappling with slow growth. April's Sewolo ferry disaster dragged down consumer and business confidence, resulting in lower consumption and lower investments. The Consumer Sentiment Index plunged to 105 in May. There were short signs of recovery, but the index dropped for 3 straight months again.
I don't think anybody really expected the effect from Sewol to last this long. But I think we were very unlucky in that it was coupled by some international developments. For example, slowdown in China, slowdown in EU.
The government has responded to those internal and external factors.
Whether it's fiscal or monetary, we need an expansionary policy for the time being.
Dubbed Twenomics, the government's plans included a $40 billion stimulus package and deregulation measures for housing loans. For support, the Bank of Korea cut the key interest rate once in August and again in October. But historically high levels of household debt have been a hindrance to monetary policies, raising concerns of a long-drawn slump.
Okay, if you asked me about 3 months ago, I would say no. But because the situation has gone on for so long, I would say that it is within the realm of possibility right now.
But many analysts say Korea isn't likely to follow the footsteps of Japan that has suffered from decades of lost growth.
There have been positive signs of late, such as low oil prices and the depreciating won.
And some say if private spending increases in the first quarter of next year, the economy might even do better than the government's most recent 2015 growth projection of 3.8%.
Now, key words from this report: low growth, low spending, high household debt. So not a lot of good news out there. And now the Korean government is promising efforts to carry out structural reforms. What's your advice on this front?
Well, to revive the stagnant domestic economy, actually, first of all, government should have to attract more investment, not only from domestic investors, but also the foreign investors. And at the same time, the Korean government should have to make the atmosphere which make the consumers spend more money. I mean, actually, to make this kind of things, the government should have to show, build their credibility in the market. For the last several years, Korean government has lost its credibility in the market. So to restore the credibility of the Korean government or Korean government policy in the market seems to be the most important thing. And then the another one is actually the Korean government should have to make every effort to diversify its export items of products, product items, and as well as the diversify its market. So let me give you an example. You know, Chinese market is changing. Actually, one of the major exporting item, Korean exporting item to China was the intermediate products. But right now, Chinese market is changing. They owing to acquiring new technologies, they are right now producing intermediate items, products by themselves. So we have to make another way to keep our market share in Chinese market. That is, we have to find a way to increase our export of finished products. And on the long-term basis, another one is that the Korean government should have to build a very strong financial foundation. Right now, to revive the depressed domestic market, the Korean government decided to provide more money. That is through the fiscal policy. Because of this one, the Korean budget will be in the red on the short-term basis. It's okay, but on the long-term basis, the Korean government should have prepared to build a very strong financial foundation. Without it, Korean economy cannot keep the momentum in the future.
So all of these measures seem like real heady structural reforms, long-term goals. Really quickly, for 2015, do you think we could get all of these done to have a good outlook for next year, or is next year just going to be a year where we have to ride it out until more growth down the road?
Sean, it's really a difficult question to answer. Well, but we have to consider external situations as well as internal situations. Well, as you know very well, the global economy has been in a bad shape for the last several years. Right now, they show very slow recovery, but not very much. Well, particularly the European economy is struggling to overcome the financial crisis. Unemployment rate in Europe is more than 10%. Particularly, youth unemployment rate is more than 20%. So, in other words, the European economy is expected to be in a bad shape. And only another one is actually the Chinese market does not, look very, attractive market for Korean anymore. Because as I explained already, Chinese market is changing. So it's going to be more difficult for the Korean producers to enter into the Chinese market.
Right, a lot of challenges.
Yes,
still
these are the very
negative
factors for the Korean economy. And then if I add one more thing, that is the internal factor. That is that, as I said before, the Korean government has lost its credibility in the market. So without restoring its credibility in the market, it's going to be very difficult. But one opportunity for the Korean economy is that USA economy show right now a little bit faster recovery than our expectations.
Right, so there's a lot of mixed signs out there. So we really can't tell what's going to happen next year, but it'll be a challenge for sure. Thank you so much, Professor, for joining us tonight.